I'm Asaya Hilal. I'm Sam's IT. I've been in Sam's IT for 1 year, and I will train you today to train Sam to use PACS Phase 3A. In the previous trainings, we did Phase 1 and Phase 2 of PACS. Today I will explain Phase 3A, explain all the steps, and model it for you. I will do a quick demonstration, and you get to ask me any question in the middle. I will explain the steps as I go. You will get a chance to demonstrate yourself, so you explain to me what you understand. I see what you understand. And then I will actually evaluate your performance on a performance checklist that we will go through together before we start. The learning objective of the training is given the proper coaching. The mediator, yourself, will be able to perform all the steps of PACS training Phase 3A with no more than one error. So the performance checklist consists of 8 steps. You need to get 7 correct out of 8 by the end. I will use this to evaluate your performance when you do the role play. So the first step, the mediator made sure the client is attending. You have to make sure that the child is actually attending to you. The mediator ran correspondence check. I'll explain that in a minute. The praise statement as a consequence is delivered within 3 seconds of the completed target behavior. So the reinforcement generally has to be delivered in 3 seconds after the behavior to make sure the child understands that he is getting reinforced for that behavior. The mediator is facing the child when praise is delivered and is within 1 arm's reach of the child, so this is perfect. The mediator delivered the item the child requests for as a reinforcer during the praise statement.
Okay.
So the child will ask for an item and you will give him that item as a reinforcer. Mediator ran error correction procedure when the child's response was incorrect. I will explain that now. The mediator ran high probability tasks during error correction procedure. So when you do the error correction procedure, you need to do some easy tasks in the middle and then reinitiate the instruction so that the child is still motivated but is distracted. So you distract him from the error he made. So he's still motivated, you get to ask him again instead of actually asking him the same thing over and over. The mediator switched the locations of the icons on the PACS binder between each trial. So every time we initiate a new trial, you have to switch the pictures just to make sure that the child is picking the right picture and not the picture that's on the right on the left. By the end, we will calculate your performance. So for every check mark you get, we divide that by the number of the steps and then multiply by 100. That's your % correct. This is how I know you understand everything. So now I'll explain the phase. PACS 3A actually is the phase when the child gets first introduced to the PACS communication book. So now he gets to pick from a number of pictures. So instead of actually giving you just having one picture and giving you the one picture, he will pick from 2.
2 items?
Okay. The 2 items at first in Phase 3A are 1 preferred and 1 non-preferred.
Okay.
So today we will use the Minion plush toy as a preferred item and a blue paper as a non-preferred item.
Oh.
This has to be neutral, so something the child will never mostly pick.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that the child is more inclined to pick this item only and not here.
Okay.
At first, I will be the instructor. I will actually get your attention. I'll be playing with the plush toy.
Okay.
With the 2 items together, but you will mainly really want the plush toy. Once you start reaching for the toy,
Okay.
I will make you choose from the binder. I'll ask you to choose one. I'll say something like, tell me which one you want, which one, pick one, choose one, anything that means the same thing. You will have to give me the picture that corresponds to the item. And then I run a correspondence check to make sure you're asking for the right item that you want. If you are asking for the right item, I give you the item while delivering social praise. So something like, great job, here's your minion, now you get to play with it.
Okay.
You do this within 3 seconds of the behavior. If, however, the child picked the wrong item, he exchanged the wrong picture, you do the correspondence check, he picked the other item, you do the error correction procedure, put the pictures back, point with your hand to the correct picture,
Okay.
Take the child's hand and make him pick up the picture that he wants.
Okay.
Put it in your hand, and then take the two pictures, label the item,
Okay.
minion, and then put it back. Run the high probability task, something like do this, clap hands, touch your nose, great job. And then you initiate the SD, so you switch the pictures again, and then you ask the child to pick one. The child should now give you the correct picture for the item, and then you do correspondence check again. The child picks the item that he wants. Great job, give him the
Give
item.
him praise. Okay.
So now I will model it for you one time. You can ask me anything while I model, and I will explain as I go. After that, you will get to demonstrate, and I will evaluate your performance.
Okay.
So now I'm your instructor. You're the child. I'm playing with the two items. Okay, the child reaches out for the item. I take it away. Give him the binder. Choose one. And correspondence check. Which one do you want? Minion. Great job. You want the minion. The child gave the picture of the minion when he actually wanted the minion. That's the correct response. We want that. You have to deliver the social praise and give the item within 3 seconds. Okay? Now we change places of the icons. We do the incorrect response right now. Now I'm the IT. I'm playing with the two items together. The child reaches out for the item. I point to the binder and ask him to choose one. Pick one. You want the blue paper. The child pushes it away. That's a negative reaction. This means the child does not want the blue paper. We put this back here, and we actually point to the correct picture, and then take the child's hand, make him pick it up, put it in your hand. You label it minion, and then put it back. Run a high probability task. So do this. Clap hands. Touch your nose. And then we ask the child to choose one more time. We do the correspondence check. Great job, you picked the minion. Now the child actually exchanged the picture of the item that he really wants. Any questions?
No.
Well, it's your turn. You have the two items, and I'm the child.
Pick the one you want. Good job, Sam. You want the minion?
Yes. And then the child gets the minion. That's a correct response. Good job. Now show me
Now
the
let's
incorrect
do the
response.
incorrect response.
First, you switch the items.
Um, Pick the one you want. Oh, want the blue paper? Minion.
Minion.
Now, clap your hand, touch your nose, pick one. Awesome, good job, Sam. You want to play the minion?
Yes. Okay. Great job. Let's go through the performance checklist. So mediator made sure the client is attending. Yes. Mediator ran correspondence check. Yes. Praise statement as a consequence delivered within 3 seconds of the completed target behavior. Yes. just make sure it's just 3 seconds, so right after the behavior, and like try to sound more excited. So like, yay, great job. The mediator is facing the child when praise is delivered. Yes. Mediator delivered the item the child requests for as a reinforcer during the praise statement. Yes. Ran error correction procedure when the child responds with incorrect. Yes. Mediator ran high probability tasks during error correction procedures. Yes. Mediator switched the location of the icons on the text binder between each child. Yes. That's 100% correct. Great job. Do you have any questions now?
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Asaya.
So I'll ask you a couple of questions to make sure you understand.
Yes.
Why do we switch the places of the pictures?
To make sure that that the child wants the real item and don't pick, like, you know, he doesn't pick like, you know, the right, like, you know, the items on the right.
Okay, and then why do we run high probability tasks during your correction procedure?
To praise him, like when he does like a simple task, and then praise him so he can do the other task.
Yes, so it keeps him motivated.
Yes.
Right, great job. Okay, so the next part of the training, we will do phase 3B. The child has to pick from a number of preferred items. It starts by 2 preferred items and then 3 and then more until he can discriminate against anything. Is that any questions?
No, thank you. Thank you, Asaya.
You're welcome.